My name is Silsila, and today's video is going to be about... That's my son. I can't even lock him up because he knows how to open the door. And welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Silsila, and today's video is going to be about 5 of my most favorite keto staples. So for those of you who don't know, I have been doing keto for the past 2 months. Strictly, I would say 6 out of 8 weeks of it. And so far I have lost a total of about 7 kilos. I still have quite a little bit to go. Now, the reason why I started keto was just to help me with my insulin levels and help me with the symptoms of my polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if you know, with polycystic ovaries, it's quite difficult to lose weight. And in order to help with our symptoms, we need to maintain our weight, and we need to keep active and be fit and be eating healthy and keep those insulin levels low. The reason why I decided to record this video is because a lot of my friends, family members, and those of you who have been seeing me on my keto have been asking me for suggestions on some foods to eat, or like some must-have items. So I will be coming up with a whole lot more videos in the near future, but I thought the perfect way to start it would be just to introduce my 5 most favorite things and must-have items in your fridge or pantry. If you are new, or if you're thinking of getting into the keto journey, please do consult your general practitioner to make sure it is the safest thing for you to do. It is a bit of a strict diet, so there's no cheating allowed. Otherwise, you will go back to square one. And I'm telling you this out of experience. Number 1, most favorite item, eggs. Make sure that there is enough boiled eggs ready to go in the fridge for me. I use it for my breakfast, I use it in my sandwiches, keto sandwiches, I use it in my salads, or I just have them as a snack. My most preferred way of having an egg is having it boiled, although I love a poached egg with like hollandaise sauce, yum. And I occasionally do cook it with spinach and some mushrooms and stuff as well. Number 2, the marvelous avocado. A couple of years ago, honestly, like, I hated avocados. I'm not sure why. I hadn't ever tasted it. I just didn't want to taste it. I didn't like the look of it. I just thought it looked weird. But past 2 years that I have been trying keto a couple of times, this has become my loved fats in my meals. So normally with the avocado, I will always include avocados in my salads. I would also have this with some shredded chicken, or with some shredded chicken and eggs, which are obviously like my favorite items. And just in general, like, I just think they taste amazing. If you are not on a keto diet, having this with some honey on like toast is beautiful. Number 3 is the tasty thickened cream. Now, this is the Woolworths brand, but obviously you can go for an organic one, whatever you like. This works for me. I don't use a whole lot of it. I probably use about 2 tablespoons of it per day, but this is a must for me. I love to have a coffee while I'm doing extended fast, or while I'm fasting for even about 16, 18 hours, whatever it is. I love to have coffee, even if if I've got nothing to do. If I'm just bored, I'll be like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have a coffee. And this is perfect for it. It does have quite a few calories. It's got 67 calories per serve, and serving size is about 20 ml, so it is quite high on the calorie side. The other thing is, it is a dairy product, and some people can sort of get inflammation from dairy products, but I don't mind it. I only use about a tablespoon of this with each serving of my coffee, so this is perfect. You can also use this in keto desserts. I'm not a big fan of keto desserts. I don't make keto desserts. I've probably only made them like twice the past 2 years that I have been on keto on and off. So I also use thickened cream for my chicken mushroom fettuccinis. I make the fettuccinis out of like konjac fettuccine. Works so well. But again, it is high on the calorie side if that's what you're worried about. Number 4 keto staple, the Mighty Stevia. Now, this is a liquid stevia and I carry this everywhere with me. So you will always find some stevia in my bag if you're ever to go through it. So I have replaced my normal sugars. Even before I was on keto, if I would have some coffee or tea or whatever, I would always go for like a liquid sweetener instead of normal sugar. And it tastes just fine for me. I know my husband doesn't like it. He absolutely hates it. But to me, it tastes perfect. And the wonderful thing about stevia is that it doesn't actually spike up your insulin level. Well, I know that for most people it doesn't. And I had no idea that there were lots of different sweeteners and some of these could actually be potentially harmful for you. So for me, stevia has worked really well. I do have a bit of this with my coffee or tea, even while I'm fasting. So yeah, so far so good, no complaints. And my last most favorite keto item or keto food, you shall say, is roasted chicken. Now this has been out for a good 10 minutes now. It doesn't look great. There's no like smoke or steam coming out of it because it surely isn't hot. But I purchased this from Woolworths. I always get my roasted chickens from outside like Costco, Woolies or Coles, and I'm just too lazy to roast some in my oven, to be honest. So this is a must for me in my fridge for a few reasons. First of all, it's protein and I need some protein in my keto diet, right? And I absolutely love chicken. The past 8 weeks that I have been on keto, I think I've only had red meat on like 4 occasions and that's it. The rest has just been like chicken and eggs. The other reason is that you can make so many meals out of this. Some of the most common meals that I use this chicken with is like some shredded chicken, avocado, and some eggs. Or I use them with my salads. That's the one that I usually use them in. Or I make like cheese tortillas and then put some shredded chicken with some sour cream and salsa and stuff, and it tastes divine. So there we go. Those are my 5 most loved keto staples that you would always find in my fridge or pantry or my bag. Now, these make my keto meal planning or keto meals super easy for me, because if there's a day where I don't have anything ready, if I haven't done any meal planning, I know that there's always a roasted chicken or some boiled eggs and avocado in the fridge, and I don't need to worry. Like, it would take me like 2 minutes to prepare a meal. So these are definitely my go-to items, and I would highly recommend that you use them as well if you fancy them. If you are a beginner in your keto journey, I really hope this video has helped you. And if you would like some motivation, please do watch my previous keto vlogs. I will have a whole bunch of new keto videos coming up for you in the near future. So please, if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe, hit the notification bell on, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I would totally eat this, but I'm fasting right now. I'm fasting until tomorrow, 2:30 p.m.